Princess Cami and the Pug. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little princess named Cami. She lived with her grandparents, King Papa and Queen Nana, in the magical kingdom of Camelot. Princess Cami loved to play outside in the kingdom with her friend the Pug. On one beautiful day, the princess and Puggy decided they would pick flowers from the meadow for Queen Nana. Cami knew Queen Nana loved flowers. She knew this would delight the queen. So she and Puggy searched for the most beautiful flowers they could find. In the meadow, Princess Cami ran into her Aunt Jelena, a good witch. Cami asked Jelena where to find the most beautiful flowers for the queen. The good witch told the little princess, "The heart-shaped flowers on the top of the hill are the most beautiful, but if you pick them, they will put a spell of sleep on you until someone who loves you gives you a kiss to break the spell and wake you. So whatever you do, Cami, don't pick the heart-shaped ones up the hill," said Jelena the good witch. Even though Jelena the good witch had warned Princess, she didn't listen. Cami thought that only the most beautiful flowers were good enough for the Queen Nana. So just as Puggy was warning Princess Cami to stop, even begging the princess, Cami picked a pink heart-shaped flower. But with great surprise, Cami did not fall asleep. Cami said, "See, I told you, Puggy, everything is fine." But when Puggy didn't answer, she realized the spell had been put on Puggy, and she was fast asleep, snoring away. Princess Cami felt horrible for doing this to her friend. She knew she had to make it right, so she picked up Puggy and carried her far away from the flowers until they couldn't smell the sweet scent of them anymore. Princess Cami carried the Pug until she found her Prince Nick in the castle courtyard. "Oh, Prince, I have made a mistake. Jelena, the good witch, told me not to pick the heart-shaped flowers, and I did," cried the little princess. "Now there is a sleeping spell on poor Puggy." "Don't cry, Princess Cami," said Prince Nick. "I will help you wake Puggy." Cami stopped crying and with excitement said, "You will, even though I didn't listen to our aunt?" "Yes, Princess. We all make mistakes sometimes and don't listen. I think you have learned your lesson already." They thought hard how they could break the spell. They needed someone who loved Puggy to kiss her and wake her from her slumber. Just at that second, Princess realized she loved Puggy. The Pug was her friend. So the princess knelt to the ground by the sleeping Puggy and gave her a kiss. "Mwah, Puggy!" With that one kiss of love, the little black Puggy began to wake up. The princess and prince were so happy they shouted with glee, "Hooray!" As the Pug awoke, the most amazing thing happened. The love for Princess Cami's kiss was so powerful that it didn't only break the spell on the Puggy. The love from their friendship magically created the most beautiful flowering tree that the prince, princess, and Pug had ever seen with their eyes. They all gazed at the flowering tree with amazement. This tree's flowers were shaped like stars. They were even more beautiful than the spellbound heart-shaped ones. Princess hugged Puggy long and tight. She told the Puggy how much she loved her and how sorry she was. Puggy said, "It's okay, Princess. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I love you. You're my friend." So Princess Cami, Prince Nick, and of course Puggy all decided these were the perfect flowers for Queen Nana. They picked a bouquet of star-shaped flowers so beautiful that as they made their way back to the castle, the scent left a magic trail of love and friendship. The flower's aroma was so intoxicating that the people walked out into the streets of Camelot Village to see what the amazing smell was. Villagers awed at the spectacular flowers. These were the only flowers beautiful enough for Queen Nana. When they arrived at the castle, Cami had so much to tell the queen. First, she had to give the beautiful bouquet to her. After all, that is what the princess had set out to do in the beginning of the day. Queen Nana was so overwhelmed with joy that the flowers had brought her. Princess Cami had so much to tell Nana. How she and Puggy ran into Jelena and Prince Nick, how they had made a bad decision and didn't listen to Jelena when she had told Cami not to pick the heart-shaped flowers. When the queen had heard every detail of the princess and Pug's day, she still had one question. She asked the little princess, "Princess, why were only the most beautiful flowers in all of Camelot good enough to give to me?" Cami responded, "Because, Nana, you can't give anything but the most beautiful flowers to the most beautiful queen." Queen Nana hugged little princess so tight and said, "I love you, little princess. You may have beautiful golden hair, beautiful blue eyes, the most beautiful face a princess could have. But the most beautiful thing about you is your heart, the one that beats in your chest." The little princess blushed and hugged the queen. She realized just how lucky she was to have so much love and friendship around her. She had learned that when family tells you something, you should listen. Sometimes if you don't listen and do it anyways, you or someone like a friend could get hurt. Princess Cami and the Puggy were very tired from their long adventure. Queen Nana held the sweet little princess in her arms until she fell fast asleep. That night, Nana prayed to God, thanking him for blessing her with such a sweet granddaughter. The end.